Hello, here we go. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to get going here in just a second. All right. It's Baja Jerky Monday. We always talk about Baja Jerky on Mondays, and today is no different. Stay with me. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's Baja Jerky Monday. And we got a lot going on here today. So let me show you something. Baja Jerky is giving away a case of this bitchin' jerky to one person on each social media platform. You can get a case of, you can pick the kind of jerky you want. You can get an assorted case. You can get a case of the street taco. You can get a case of Kelly's very favorite, the salsa fresca. You can get a case of my favorite, the sweet orange. You can get the original. You can get the mango. You can get pretty much whatever Baja Jerky has to offer. At BajaJerky.com, you can go over there and look, and you can get whatever jerky you want. How do you win? What you're going to do is you're going to leave a comment on our live shows every day. We offer you to leave a comment across every social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You leave a comment, and that'll get you entered into the contest. And then on the last day of this month, the last day of May, Kelly and the guys over at Baja Jerky are going to pick out one person across each social media platform. We're going to give away 4 cases of Baja Jerky. And all you got to do is leave a comment. If you guys want to see how bitchin' this Baja Jerky is, go over to BajaJerky.com. Enter the code YSWG and the number 30. You're going to save 30% on your order of Baja Jerky. Get the assortment pack so you can taste every different flavor and figure out which one's your very most favorite flavor. That way, when it's time to win the free case, you'll know what kind you want. But you got to test this stuff out. You got to taste it. I know it's available at a lot of stores locally in Southern California, but now for all of us that watch my show every week, it's available to us for 30% off and shipped straight to our house. Doesn't get much better than that. So go to BajaJerky.com, order up your Baja Jerky. You won't be disappointed. I promise you, you're going to be very, very happy when you get your Baja Jerky. It's got soup. It's very flavorful. It's got no nitrates. It's gluten-free. It's the greatest beef jerky I've ever tasted. The way that it holds the flavor. And then when you're out fishing on your boat, and now that you're a member of your saltwater guide, you're going to need some protein because you're going to be catching fish now, which you haven't done before because you weren't a part of my website. So you kind of sucked at fishing. And now that you're a part of the website, you don't suck anymore at fishing. And now you're going to need some protein at the end of the day after you burn all those calories. So that's why Baja Jerky is great to have on your boat, in your motorhome, in your camper. Anywhere you're at, you're going to want to have some Baja Jerky. So go to BajaJerky.com and order up some Baja Jerky. All right, gang. So today we're going to talk about, I've been asked this question. I had been asked it when I was on Let's Talk Hookup. I was asked it when I was in studio with Michael Folks, Inside Sport Fishing. Phil Friedman and I talked about it several times on his podcast. And we haven't touched it on this show in a very long time, so we're going to touch on it today. I'm asked all the time, Captain Dave, if you had a choice between your binoculars or your sonar, if someone was going to take something away, which one would you allow them to take and still be able to go fishing? Well, gang, I'll promise you right now, I cannot go fishing without my binoculars, without my gyro stabilizing binoculars. I feel blind out there on the ocean when I don't have them with me. I absolutely do. And we're going to talk to you about binoculars today and how important they are. It is super important. I don't care if I'm inshore fishing or if I'm offshore bluefin fishing or if in the down in Florida fishing for sailfish, wherever I'm fishing, I want to be able to see what's going on the water. I want to be able to look and see where the bait is 4 miles away. I want to be able to look and see where the marlin are tailing when I'm down here in Mexico. When I'm up in California, I want to see how far away I can spot breaking fish and breezers and all the different things that happen out there. Now, when I grew up back in the 70s on the fishing boats, we had regular old binoculars. I don't have the pair that I used to have, but I had a pair of Zeiss that were very, very good binoculars. They're nothing like the gyro stabilizing binoculars we use today. But I go on a lot of boats and I see these. These are field glasses. These are phenomenal if you're at the football game or the baseball game and you want to look over at the opposing team and see what's going on. You can look through these. But out on the ocean, if you're using these, you're basically dinosaur fishing, gang. And the amount of money we spend on fuel and the amount of money we spend on bait and our insurance and our storage for a boat or dockage or whatever you're doing and time off from work and everything, you want to get yourself a pair of gyro stabilizing binoculars or just a pair of stabilizing binoculars if you can't afford. I know a lot of people can't afford a pair of gyros, but I'm telling you, these don't work. These, you're just cheating on yourself and you're missing a ton of fish. You want to get a very, very good pair of binoculars. You want to save your money and wait. Maybe you can buy I'm sure there's going to be a lot for sale here in the next few months with what's going on at the pump. So pay attention, watch what's going on, and see if you can't get yourself a pair of gyro stabilizing binoculars. Now, this pair that I use, we're going to pull them out of the case right now. They live in their case always, unless I'm out on the boat with them. We got the eye cups. Got to have the eye cups. It's a must. The gyro stabilizing binoculars. These are Mariners. These are the kind I use, and you'll see them on a lot of the high-end boats with big-time captains on them. These are what they use. These are what I use. I put the eye cups on the lenses. That's going to block out any sunlight from bleeding in. And I literally will spend from when I can see at gray light until when they turn the lights off at night, just like this, all day. Pull the cups down. And I will just be in these all day. Elbows rested on my big fat belly. And slowly scanning the horizon just like this. All day long. If I'm not staring into these, gang, I feel like I'm cheating my wife or my friends or whoever has come out on the boat with me to go fishing with me for the day. If I'm not spending the whole day looking through these, I really feel like I'm letting whoever's out fishing with me on that day, I feel like I'm letting them down. It matters so much. Yeah, I'll have the sonar going, click, 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 click. I'll have the photometer going, looking up and down under the boat. But man, these are the money. You're going to find the bait. If you can find the bait, you can find the fish. If you're fishing for kelp patties, you can spot kelp patties 4 miles away. You can spot breaking fish 4 or 5 miles away. You can spot finning marlin miles away. These gyro stabilizing binoculars change the game. Now, normal pair right now are about $6,000 US. I understand that's an epic amount of money. There's places that sell refurbished ones. I've seen them as low as $3,000. You want to pay attention to what's going on out there. But there's never a time where I'm not going to have these on the boat with me. And if they're broken, oh my gosh, my heart, I can feel my heart if I don't have these with me when I'm going out with you, because I already feel like I'm not actually doing my job. I already feel like I'm letting you down because I don't have my gyro stabilizing binoculars with me. And any good captain, any captain will tell you they have to have their gyro stabilizing binoculars. My God. All the really good legends of the industry that I know, They all stare in these all day. These are the key to being successful. These are going to ruin your eyes. They're going to ruin your head. They're going to ruin your neck, and you're not going to see anything. These things are like dinosaurs, gang. I've seen them on a lot of boats. I don't understand. I'll see you go out and spend $3,000, $4,000 on rods and reels, no problem. But when it comes to a pair of gyro stabilizers, I see you just hesitate. Or I'll see you go spend $2,000 on fuel for the day to go drive around and catch nothing. Gang, save your money. Don't go out for 3 trips. Save your money and get a pair of these. They are going to absolutely change your life. Good friend of mine told me one day he was using these, and I asked him, does it make a difference? And he said, I can see you. And I said, bullshit. You're 3.5 miles away. I see you out there on the radar. He says, Dave, are you wearing a yellow jacket right now? I said, yep. He said, you shaved your beard off. I looked around like, what the hell are you talking about? He was 3 miles away. He knew he could see my face. He could see everything. That's how good these things are, gang. Until you've tried them, you don't understand. The availability of fish, because you're using these, are dramatically changes. Like, it can't even comprehend. And no, it doesn't make sense, and you don't understand it, because you're like, no, that's impossible. A pair of binoculars can't do that. Well, these can. These gyro stabilizing binoculars, there's a couple companies that make them. Most of the guys use Mariners, but you can use whatever kind you want as long as they're gyros. If they cost $1,000, they're not real. They're not. They're stabilizing binoculars. They're total different, humongous different, like night and day. So you got to get a pair of really good gyro stabilizing binoculars to be up to that level. If they're less than $3,000, they're not real. I promise. I promise you. And if someone has a pair that's less than $3,000, post it right now on our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. I guarantee you there's a bunch of people watching right now that will buy them. If you can find a pair of Mariners less than $3,000, and I don't think that's possible, but if you do, post it. Show us. Show me I'm a liar. Nope, nothing tickles me better than to find a pair like that. I'll buy them and resell them in a minute if you can tell me they're real. But gang, you got to have binoculars that work. You have to. It's worth every penny of your investment. It will change what you catch from this point forward. If you don't get them, you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt, and you're going to be thinking about it now that you've watched this show. You're going to be thinking about it every day. Gang, don't forget, over on TikTok, leave some tips. Instagram, leave some of those badges. Facebook, leave some of those stars. Let me know that you appreciate what I do every day. I do this show every single day, Monday through Friday, for you, so that you can get better at fishing, so that you can be the person that people are reading about on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or YouTube. All these shows are designed for you to be better at what you do. Now, there's people on here that already know everything, and they're more than happy to tell us all about everything they know. And that's great. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that want to be better and want to learn. Those are the people I talk to on a daily basis. Those are the people that subscribe to our website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. We have a whole series on there about how important it is to have a pair of good binoculars on your boat. All this stuff matters. Just like I always say in the game. Oh my gosh, the game plans this weekend. The game plans worked out phenomenal for a lot of people that followed the plan. And then the game plans worked out phenomenal for a lot of the people that didn't follow the plan. They got exactly what they should get from not following the plan. They caught nothing. They went to areas where I told them not to go, and they sent in reports telling us that it sucked and the water was red and it was cold and it was dirty and there wasn't anything to catch. And I had to look back on the game plan to go, yep, that's exactly what I told you. Why would you waste your valuable time and your money and your fuel to go fish in zones where I've already told you there's nothing to catch? Big news. We talked about it on Let's Talk Hookup yesterday morning. If you listen to the show, I told you that Danny, who runs Fish Dope over there, said that the fish would be in U.S. waters by today. He was tracking them. That's the bluefin. Well, lo and behold, this morning, the bluefin are biting on this side of the border. All this stuff's available at yoursaltwaterguide.com. If you're tired of sucking at fishing, you don't have to anymore unless you're into it. I give you every opportunity to be successful when you go fishing on your boat. So go take advantage of yoursaltwaterguide.com. Leave some tips for me. Leave some badges for me. Leave some stars for me. I appreciate it. I'll keep doing what I keep doing. Let me know you appreciate what I do every day to try to help you. And I don't know how hard it's going to be to get this across to people, but if you need to leave negative comments on my social media platforms, just understand you are going to be removed and you're going to be blocked. I have millions of views a week, so I don't need the negative people. So if you have some negative stuff to say, just go to someone else's page and let them know. But you don't need to leave them on our page. We're all positive all the time. I want to thank every single person for being a part of this. YourSaltwaterGuide.com, the show, the website, everything. We appreciate all of it. I hope you appreciate me being here every week for you. We will be with you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Promar Ahi USA Tuesday. We'll send out an email. We'll be premiering a product tomorrow. An email will come to you. Discount code from Promar. But do not forget about Baja Jerky, gang. They are a huge sponsor of the show. And they're more than willing to give a free case to each social media platform. And all you got to do is leave a comment. And you can see the comments, and then you'll be able to see the winner. Go to BajaJerky.com, order up some jerky, put in the code YSWG and the number 30 when you're all done. You're going to save 30% on the Baja Jerky. You're buying jerky anyway. You might as well get the best jerky on the planet, Baja Jerky. Go to BajaJerky.com, get your Baja Jerky. Go to YourSaltwaterGuide.com. You'll never have to suck at fishing again. Tune in tomorrow for Promar Ahi USA Tuesday. We'll have some cool products for you to debut, to show you, to talk about. And you'll also get 10% off on their products, and you'll get that email blast tomorrow. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the show. Get yourself a good pair of binoculars before you go back out fishing again, because you're probably missing a lot of bites. All right, thanks. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.